Hello everybody. India is all set to send out multi-party delegations to explain India's point of view vis-a-vis Pakistan, specifically on Operation Sindoor. And leading one of those important delegations is Panda, BJP MP and party's national vice president, who is going to Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, Algeria and a couple of other countries. Mr. Panda, how do you see the significance of this diplomatic exercise, specifically with regard to Saudi Arabia? Because this is the part of the world that the Prime Minister's worked really hard on to increase our outreach. It's an important country when it comes to bilateral relations, trade, and also their influence on geopolitics and Islamic nations. How do you signify the importance of this outreach?
This is a very important part of an ongoing reset. You know, we've been suffering from cross-border terrorism sponsored by Pakistan for now nearly 80 years. The world is against terrorism, and everybody knows that Pakistan is the epicenter of terror. I mean, it's not just India. If you look at 9/11, if you look at attacks in UK and other places, they all know that. But the fact is that while we are continually facing the brunt of these perfidies by Pakistan, other nations may not have that level of bandwidth because, you know, they have other issues going on. There's a war in Europe. There's a war in Middle East. There is a trade reset that's happening all over the world. Now, what has happened is this new normal that has been defined by the Modi government has a military component to it. And now Pakistan, especially its army, has been made to pay a very costly price. There is a reset in the perspective of how people look at it. So, for example, Pakistan's nuclear blackmail. In a series of events, starting from the surgical strikes, then with Balakot airstrike, and now this time, the Modi government has redefined and has made it very clear that, you know, there is a very big distance between retaliating and going anywhere near the nuclear threshold, and Pakistan must be made to pay that price. So that has been reset. But modern conflicts are not just about the battlefield, it's also about the narrative. And so while the Prime Minister himself has done a phenomenal job for more than a decade, he has tirelessly slogged, gone to dozens of countries, built rapport with the top leadership of all the major countries. This needs to be now taken forward further.
Right.
And so these delegations that are going out are multi-party. And also we have not just politicians, but all domain experts like in the team that I'm going on. There is, there are very senior leaders like Ghulam Nabi Azad, there's Nishikant Dubey, there's Asaduddin Owaisi, then there is Harsh Shringla. I think one of the most important parts of this messaging is the unity. Now, in India, we have seen this unity. Everybody across the political spectrum, across society has stood up for Bharat's interest. Right. And that's the spirit with which we are all going out. We are all going out there as Indians, first and foremost, rather than as from the government or the opposition. So I think this will have a tremendous impact.